I'm Dr. Ashley Pennell, Assistant Professor of Literacy Education, and I have the honor of introducing our next student speaker, our first student speaker, Madison Goodwin. Madison is graduating with a master's degree in literacy education with a graduate certificate in teaching emergent bilingual populations across content areas. As she celebrates the end of her graduate program, she also celebrates the end of a very successful first year of teaching in Wake County schools. Madison is a third grade teacher at Hunter Magnet Elementary School, where she previously completed her student teaching in fall 2023 in second grade. And then she worked briefly as a small group literacy interventionist. Last summer, I had the pleasure of working with Madison during her practicum experience tutoring children in the Anderson Reading Clinic here on campus. During this clinic, Madison supported 3 elementary-age children, a rising second grader and 2 rising third grade boys, all of whom were experiencing difficulty in reading and writing. Through this experience, I had the opportunity to closely observe many of our graduate students in action with children, and what I saw when I watched Madison with her students was remarkable. Undaunted by the nervousness and negative feelings that her students brought with them at the start of the clinic, Madison was a positive, encouraging teacher that helped each of her students develop a belief in themselves and in their ability to do something that at the time felt very much like climbing a tall mountain. She supported and celebrated her students in every possible way as they conquered their fears, like reading a page from a book out loud in front of a peer, and adding one more sentence to their story when they felt like they had simply just run out of things to say. Madison celebrated each small victory, of which there were many, and elevated her students' interests and experiences so that each child felt like they were the most important person in the room. Because for Madison, I truly believe they were. Throughout her graduate program, Madison gifted all of us with her positive, uplifting outlook on life and on the teaching profession. She's been a cheerleader for everyone she meets, her students, her colleagues, and professors alike. And she's reminded me to be a celebrator of the small things, like the reasons you love your best friend, the ways you can care for the tree in your front yard, and the really important things to know about playing football. These are topics that our students in the clinic cared a lot about, and thus, Madison did too. We are so excited to hear from you, Madison, as you represent your peers who are here in this room graduating tomorrow with a master's degree in literacy education. Because like you, they've charted a professional path where celebrating the possibility and the hope that each child brings to the world as they become readers and writers is the work that matters. Madison, without further ado, move over to you.
Well, I am so excited to be here. And I think that being a teacher is the coolest job in the world. I know that's not exactly the most popular opinion right now, like in the world, but I think everyone in this room would agree that teaching is the coolest job. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, that's what I think. And honestly, it's the coolest job because we're superheroes. That's right. I said it. Teachers are the Marvel and DC cinematic universe come to life. I mean, think about it. We have alter egos. We have unique personalities and powers that are hidden to all but a few. And we spend every day working to improve the lives of those around us. But I'm going to tell you a secret. The reading teachers and interventionists have our own special power that has been honed and enriched through a most powerful resource. Books! We've all pored over text so much that we now find ourselves pouring that knowledge and power into the children that sit in our classrooms every day. It is the coolest superpower that us teachers have because it multiplies and it multiplies until we're surrounded by lifelong learners. Every single person in this room can tell you the power of books in their own lives, in their families' lives, but most importantly, in their students' lives. As we so often like to say, books provide windows, mirrors, and sliding glass doors for our readers, allowing them to see themselves and others in a slightly different light every time they read. We all have the privilege of teaching people to access that knowledge and hone their own powers of reading, but we didn't get this way by ourselves. we too had to be taught. At the esteemed Wright College of Education, under the tutelage of some of the kindest, most empathetic readers I've had the pleasure of knowing, did this cohort of superheroes learn how to multiply their power of reading. In our graduate studies, each of us has hiked our own trail to get to this mountaintop, whether it be straight from undergraduate learning or after years of classroom experience and teaching. But no matter where we came from, the literacy education program has embraced and emboldened us. This program strives to rejuvenate and inspire reading teachers to not just be lifelong learners, but also innovators in our own communities across the state. Every day, we put our superpowers to work for good, while always asking ourselves, how can I do better tomorrow? But like superheroes, we don't win every battle. Some of us win very few, especially us first-year teachers. But we do learn and grow every day that we show up and we share our passion for reading with the world. So right now, I don't just see a room full of graduates excited about the next chapter. I see a room full of superheroes with hoods for capes, excited to take our place in our classrooms and share our powers with the world. I'm incredibly honored to stand alongside you all, my cohort, my teacher friends, my superhero cinematic universe, but most importantly, my fellow readers. I hope that you live a life empowered by the books and stories that we've learned to cherish here in our mountain town. I hope that you take them with you and powerfully pour your love of reading into your small corner of the world. And on those days where your cape may hang low, just strike your pose and remember the incredible power that you hold. Thank you.